everything from the food to the decorations to the slideshow. We really appreciate everything you've done for us, not only tonight, but for the whole season. So great job, guys. Appreciate that. Well, good evening and welcome to the annual River Bluff Band Banquet. We're so proud of all the accomplishments that our students have made this year. And we're very excited to be here this afternoon to celebrate our wonderful students and their accomplishments this year. Through teamwork, compassion, dedication, and commitment to excellence, the Gator Band was able to go the distance this year in many ways due to the leadership of the directors, the staff, the parents, student leadership. You were able to climb your way to the top time and time again. Tonight, we'd like to celebrate these accomplishments and recognize those who have gone far and above to achieve success. So first, we would like to recognize our student leaders. And of course, this wouldn't have been possible without our drum majors. Drum major Rebecca Yu, please come up here. And assistant drum major Ethan Moth. We also had our band president, Miss Avantika Merchandani. Our vice president, Miss Kaylee Zimmerman.
Picture.
Equipment manager, Emmett Neal.
Look this way.
Woodwind captain, Delaney Forston. Brass captain, Nick Ward. Guard captains, Jolie Dixon, Allie Filey, Alana Singleton, and Sydney Smith. Our percussion captain, Faith Roebuck.
Picture.
I got her.
Assistant captain, Zach McKinney. Our drumline section leader, Savannah Fowler.
Stop. Okay.
Our flute section leader is Zoe Peterson. Our clarinet section leader, Caroline Beck. Saxophone section leader, Daniela Emerso. Our low reed section leader, Aiden Allen. Our trumpet section leader, Jonas McComb. Our mellophone section leader, Evelyn Wiggins.
She knows what to do. That's my girl.
She knows what to do.
She knows what to do.
Our trombone section leader, Sean Spivey.
You good?
Our baritone section leader, Max Washburn. And sousaphone section leader, Jacob DeMasters. We also, I'd like to thank all of our directors, Mr. Tinker, Mr. Amick, Mr. Armstrong, and we had 2 student teachers this year that I'd like to recognize. If our student teachers could come up here real quick. In the fall, we had Mr. Connor Burke, who is one of our student teachers from the University of South Carolina. And in the spring, we had Mr. A.J. Johnston. We're very, very proud of the work that you guys have done.
It's Papa and Uncle! Papa and Uncle! Family reunion!
From the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you for all the coffee that you got me this summer. We wish you guys the best. I know you guys are going to do fantastic in your careers. Yes. I did want to mention, I started to mention this and then I jumped to something else, but Mr. Tinker and Mr. Amick were new to us this year, and when they came in at the beginning of the year, they really had no idea what we were doing other than the fact they know how to teach band pretty well. But they didn't know a whole lot about River Bluff, and they jumped in head first, and were able to accomplish great things. So can we give them a round of applause for everybody? And I know that this banquet is about the students, but the students would not be as successful without the help of our Booster Club and our parent support. Our Booster Club has been dedicated to ensure that every student has the opportunity to participate at the highest level of performance. In addition to funding this band program, they're also at every band event showing their support through their acts of service. This band would not be what it is today without the support of our dedicated Booster Club. So from the bottom of our hearts, we would like to thank all the Booster Club members, but also especially, if you're a Booster Club board member this year, would you please stand and let us recognize you? And as tradition would have it, whenever we have outgoing board members, we do have a special gift for you. This year we have 2 outgoing executive board members of the Booster Club. We'd like to show our appreciation with this plaque that reads, "In appreciation of your hard work and dedication." We have Miss Shelley Loth, who is secretary for 2 years. And Ms. Amy Allen, who was our Vice President of Ways and Means for the last 2 years.
That's funny.
And since we're on the subject of our Booster Club, years ago, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, we had a young lady, Miss Zoe Peterson, who was really just like outshining everybody in the concession stand. And I'm still tempted to like rename this award after her because she really still continues to go year after year, really serving our band program. But we wanted to recognize somebody different this year. And I had this speech written, and I think I just said everything that was in there. So this year, the Outstanding Service Award is going to go to Ryan Maish. He's probably working concessions. Next, I'd like to recognize, while we're still on the subject of Booster Club, this year, and this is a good transition to color guard. This year, many of you know that we had an unfortunate circumstance that happened in the middle of our winter guard season. And without any question at all, we had a band parent that just jumped in and helped us out with everything right away. And so we'd like to ask Ms. Zimmerman to come up here. We have a special award for her. And I have to read what it says here. It's the Golden Flag Award awarded to Ms. Charity Zimmerman, River Bluff High School Gators, Gator Band 2023.
Yay! Yay, Charity!
So next I would like to bring up Miss Lauren Erebus, who was our I want to say a little something about Miss Erebus also because Lauren was hired to be a guard tech, and she very quickly had to learn how to be a guard director and deal with a lot of things that a guard tech doesn't normally do. So can we thank Miss Lauren Erebus?
All right. Well, I have a few Color Guard awards, and the first is Color Guard Member of the Year, and this goes to someone who has consistently gone above and beyond anything that's ever been asked of her, consistently poises herself with grace and leadership, and that is Sydney Smith. To try her absolute hardest at everything she does, has never failed to perform through every single practice and give everything her 100%, and that is Miss Madison Panther. Next we have our most improved color guard. Lord have mercy, I had my doubts about this child at first, but she has gone above and beyond anything that I ever expected of her. She worked her butt off at home, after school, during school, whenever she needed, and wow, I'm very proud of her, and that is Miss Jarna Patel. And last but not least, we have our Outstanding Color Guard Rookie Award, and this goes to someone who started in the fall, and you would have sworn that she had been here for quite a few years. And I am just very proud of her, and although her time is short because she's graduating, she made a lasting impression. And that is Brianna.
Yeah! Love that child.
All right. I failed to mention these awards that we're going through right now. A few years ago, I decided to ask the students for their input on this. And so all these students that are receiving awards today were actually nominated by their peers. So that's kind of an exciting thing too. So we're going to move on now to the visual awards. Our visual rookie of the year this year goes to Kate Collins. Our most improved marching award this year goes to Kennedy Berry. This next award goes to the visual section of the year. And so this will have to be a large section that's going to come up here. This section is just, they kind of blew us away all year long visually. They were really on top of things. We even put them in the front of the field for some reason. Goes to the baritones. That would be baritones that your bones come out.
Look at that brass section. Woo! Get Robert in there. Can you get him all? There you go. That's a big picture.
And our last visual award this year is going to be the Visual Member of the Year. This student came in and actually has not done marching band before, but just blew us out of the water with his marching technique. So we'd like to present this year to Cody Tax.
That's right, Cody. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
All right, so next we're going to have our most outstanding musicians from each of our classes, and this was purely based off of how they were in their individual musicianship success throughout the school year, through Region Band, Solo Ensemble, and all safe. So our Outstanding Freshman Musician Award goes to Cody Hebert. Next, our Outstanding Sophomore Musician Award goes to Anna Zoe. Our Outstanding Junior Musician Award goes to Delaney Forson.
It's fine.
And our Outstanding Senior Musician Award goes to Rebecca Yu.
She's like, hold on, gotta open it.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
So, I don't have any jokes prepared, I'm sorry. But contrary to the band awards, the percussion awards were hand selected by me. I'm gonna recognize this student. I don't believe that she's here today, but for most improved percussionist, it was Riley Patrick. This next award, I'm very proud about this title. It's called the Schlepper Award. Something about percussion that really percussionists and all drummers know is we gotta move gear, and we love it. That was a joke. So, this one student, I would see him in the mornings and I'd be like, hey, go move this, please. And he would say, okay. And that is Emmett Neal. All right, and this last award is the Member of the Year. They need no introduction. They do a lot. They hit a lot of notes. They learn a lot of notes. They're involved in a lot of activities. You guessed it, it's Faith Roebuck. So before we move forward with our next accolades, I did want to recognize and lift this one student who joined us in the marching band season. This will give it away. he worked with the audio equipment. So, did want to, Jake, you can go ahead and come up here.
You getting the Jake Award?
No, so I do want to lift up this student as part of the Center for Media Arts at Bluff. I will. So.
Always with my wild.
Stop heckling, please. Okay. So, Jake's a very talented, multifaceted student. He is one of the he is the Center for Media Arts Student of the Year.
Let's go.
All of his portfolio materials, which you can listen on all major platforms, streaming platforms. It's entitled "Worth My While," right? Always worth my while. Please. Please take a moment to listen to Jake's amazing work and appreciate all the work that he did with the marching band. All right. So next we'd like to take the opportunity to recognize the following students who are an example of an outstanding bandsman. In order to letter and band each year, the student must meet criteria in the areas of participation, work ethic, achievement, and service. The following students have met these requirements for lettering in band this year and have filled out the application as of Thursday. If you didn't fill out the application and you qualify, you may contact me after the banquet. The following students will be receiving a letter this year. Madison Panter.
Yeah.
Eli Barnhill. Kate Collin. Carly Chastain. Akshay Parbar. Kennedy Berry. Nathan Barnett. Lily Grace Cornell. Ryan Maish. And Robert Howe. The following students have met the requirements for a service bar. So after you get your letter the first year, if you fulfill those requirements year after year, each year you fulfill those requirements, you get a bar to go on that letter as well. And of course the letter and the bar can be worn on your beautiful letter jacket that you can wear in the South Carolina heat. First one is Sarah Zimmerman. Avantika Merchandani. Kaylee Zimmerman. Jensen Beck.
Hi, Jensen.
Caroline Beck. And Evelyn Wiggins.
Go get your bar after. You forgot. You didn't fill it out.
All right, so there were 31 students that made and participated in the 2023 region band auditions and they were placed into an ensemble. Please come forward when I call your name to receive your plaque and remain up here for your recognition. Jonathan Unum.
Yeah, Jonathan! Okay, Jonathan.
Picture.
Smile.
Got it.
Smile, Jonathan.
Ethan Law. Cody Tax. Kate Cohen. Aiden Gindelsberger.
Gritty, you got it. Fortnite.
and Elise Scalatis. Janston Beck.
Go, Jason!
Daniela Amerso.
Oh, that's
Boy.
Chandler Perry.
Second chair.
Robert Howe.
Looking for Hubbard.
It's a style. It's a style.
Amen.
Baby bear.
Avantika Merchanani.
She's like, stop.
Sean Spivey.
Second chair.
Nicholas Lord.
About the same height. Good job, Nicky boy.
Akshay Pawar.
Over here. Thanks.
Evan Efred.
It's okay.
You're good.
Caden Cassidy. Ryan Ezekiel. Elijah Barnhill.
Woohoo!
Haley Zimmerman. Caroline Beck.
I didn't mean to bump you.
You're fine.
Delaney Forson.
First one, I missed a bunch of different little things.
Jacob DeMasters.
Smile, boy.
Luke Johnson.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Carly Chastain. Jacob Duck.
Yeah, Jacob. Follow him on Twitch. Follow him on Twitch.
Rebecca, you. And Jonas McCoon. We also had 2 students who went on to the next level of the audition and were selected among the best instrumentalists in the state of South Carolina. We'd like to recognize them for their achievement with a plaque for making and participating in the SCBDA All-State Band. Please come forward, Anna Zhao and Delaney Forston.
I love those shoes. I just noticed her Converse are sparkly. Those are fabulous.
So all of our students have done an outstanding job growing this year as a band, but many students went the extra mile to excel as an individual performer as well. We had many students participate in the SCBDA Solo and Ensemble Festival this year, all of them receiving either an excellent or superior rating, and so we'd like to congratulate the following students. Flute duet, Andrew Chow and Angie Nguyen. It turned into a solo. Another flute duet, Zoe Peterson and Anna Zhao. Receiving a superior rating, this group was really put together by students and under the direction of Mr. Ethan Loth, is Jonas McCone, sorry, Mr. McCune, I said that wrong. Sorry, Monday. Jacob Duck, Cody Abear, Kate Collum, Lauren White, Nora Linder, Cody Tax, Nick Lord, Sean Spivey, and Jacob DeMasters.
One of those is not brass.
One of those is not
Let's go brass band!
And a reed.
And a reed.
And a
And one
reed.
reed.
That's funny.
Y'all ready?
Yay. Jacob.
Jacob, big feet.
Thanks.
Yay, brass band.
Yeah, no, he's gonna get him.
We also had a trumpet ensemble that was put together by students. This would be Hayden Cassidy, Jonas McCoon, Jacob Duck, and we had a sub, which was Cody Tax.
Versatile. Cody said I'm versatile. Trumpets. Woo!
Alright.
Go trumpets.
Thank you guys.
Hey, you get one for this.
And a trombone that played trumpet.
We also had a saxophone quartet. Yep. Which was Daniela Emerso, Aiden Allen, Jansen Beck,
and Ethan Law.
Those are my saxophones.
Yes.
You got this, Jensen.
There he goes. Okay. Thanks.
We also took out a percussion ensemble. Members were Nicole Holloway, Akila Cook, Justin Maish, Jaden Durbin, Bryce Whitaker, Foster King, Akshay Pawar, and Nathan Barnett.
Picture.
Let's go. Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
The children are restless.
Yeah.
And then we had some soloists who also received superior ratings. Please come forward, Jonathan Unum. Rebecca Yu. Zoe Peterson. Anna Zoe. Hayden Cassidy.
Yeah, hit it.
And Cody Avery.
Hey, bear.
Earlier this week at the senior banquet, we had a student that was awarded the Semper Fidelis Award. This award is designed to recognize distinguished high school band members for musical achievement and leadership as a high school scholar. Candidates should be exemplary young citizens and role models for other students. This program is sponsored by the United States Marine Corps Youth Foundation, and this year's Semper Fidelis Award was presented to Rebecca Yu.
Oh, okay.
And she received her certificate, her award earlier this week. So, congratulations to Rebecca. The Louis Armstrong Award. The Louis Armstrong Award is in recognition of outstanding achievements in the field of jazz, as demonstrated through superior musicianship, character, and individual creativity. The Louis Armstrong Award is presented this year to Nicholas Lord.
There's a problem there.
Woo!
Let's go, Nick.
And you'll be proud to know that we do have the plaque in the band room updated now. The Patrick Gilmore Award was introduced in 1994 in honor of the legendary bandmaster Patrick Gilmore, and his band joined General Burnside's expedition to North Carolina in the Civil War. Gilmore also played for every president of his day, including Abraham Lincoln. This beautiful award honors outstanding high school band students and their achievements and commitment to band. This year's Gilmore Award is presented to Zoe Peterson. Introduced in 1955 to honor the top student in the high school band, the John Philip Sousa Band Award recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. In recognition of outstanding achievement and interest in instrumental music, for singular merit and loyalty and cooperation, and for displaying those high qualities of conduct that school instrumental music requires. The John Philip Sousa Band Award this year is presented to Ethan Loth.
The natives are restless.
All right, as we wrap up our celebration, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize all of our graduating seniors. This senior class is a very special group. They were there when I first took the position of River Bluff, and we grew together over the past 4 years. These seniors have demonstrated tenacity as we navigated through 2 years of pandemic, and great leadership as we rebuilt this band program. I'll forever be grateful for their leadership this year. We thank you for your service to this band program and hope that you know that your legacy will be remembered for years to come. As you go on to the next season of your life, I know that you'll make River Bluff proud. We look forward to your return as an alumni and seeing the fruits of your labor as the Gator Band continues to grow as an organization and a family. Please come forth to receive your official Alumni Gator Band t-shirt and your senior plaque. And then we have some special speakers who are gonna say a few words about each one of these seniors too. So if those speakers would kind of make your way up here behind me. And then if our seniors will come forth whenever I call your name. Our first senior is Chloe Ann Davis. Next is Jonathan Dick.
What's going on? Jonathan's not here.
So he's not here today, but I still have a few words. Okay. So y'all, picture this. You walk into the band room on your first day of marching band. You glance around at all the percussion kids. You see the pit kids chattering about 4 mallets, the drumline kids complaining about back pain from carrying the whole band, the directors talking about director business, whatever that entails. However, over in the drumline corner, you see an intriguing looking man. From what you can tell from the front, he looks like John Travolta in Grease. He's got the nice hair, he's got the cool stance, he's got that aura that makes you want to talk to him. Interestingly enough, his name is also John. Jonathan Dick. We didn't really talk tons the first year, but the interactions we did have were enjoyable and made me want to come back the next year. So the following year, I wanted to be just like him. A 5th bass player with enough force to rock the stands while maintaining a smoking hot visage and a great sense of humor. We grew a bond over this. I became 5th bass, he moved to tenors with one of my other friends, Zach. Yeah, over there. We always talked about movies, shows, joked about the simplest things like club sandwiches and oranges. Trust me, inside jokes, but we did this all while learning the intriguing music of Welcome to the Jungle. During this year also, Waffle House runs became a normalcy. After any competition, after any football game, after really anything that we deemed was enjoyable enough to do Waffle House afterwards, we did Waffle House. And it was a standard to have him there. They weren't really the same without him. So the next year rolls around, and I knew this would be the last year that I had with him. So I make sure to make our time last. We laughed. We didn't really cry, because anything worth crying we laughed at. We never fought. We were too busy laughing. And we learned a lot while laughing. We made jokes literally all the time. And now as he goes on to the next chapter of his life, I still want to keep in touch with him. And I wrote down here that we should have another night of games and baking, like that one time with Evan, and that he really needs... Yeah, there he is over there, there's Evan. Yeah, thank you. And that he really needs to send me that cake recipe. I'm just saying it now so it's on record for anyone recording this video. That was literally the best cake I've ever eaten. Like, I know it had like brown sugar and yams in it, but I wasn't like too sure about any of the other things. It tasted like Christmas, and I'm going to steal it for like literally every family get together. You know, also keep working at Aladia's. They have really awesome food, and go you.
Jolie. I'm not really that good at public speaking, but we're gonna see how this one goes. So, ooh, sorry. I remember my first season of Winter Guard, and I was in tryouts, and I was like looking around, and I just saw Jolie, and I was like, wow, she's really, really, really good, and really hot. So I was like doing my thing, and I was trying to learn jazz walks, because like what else do you do? And she was doing them perfectly, and I was like, she looks perfect doing jazz walks too. That's insane. And then during the Go to Distance season, we actually started talking to each other, and I was like, wow, she's so cool too. and then I learned another thing, that she's literally always there for you, like whenever you need her. And I think the first like core memory I ever had was in the hotel room at BOA, where sorry, where we went on a move, and I bought like matching hard that we could wear while we were playing Omegle, because we were doing it from the start, and we were all wearing a pair, and there's this one guy in particular that really stood out in all of our encounters, and he made a point to mention the glasses, and he said, oh, I like your glasses, did you get that? Thanks. And he pointed at Jolie and said, one heart for you, one heart for me. And then we immediately niced him and started dying laughing at like midnight in the hotel room. And I think that a lot of that like was mainly funny, and like I was able to remember it was because I was with Jolie.
Oh.
And I'm gonna cry. I was like really, really, really like excited that I was able to get to know her and stuff like that. And I was like really, really, really happy that whenever she asked for this. But I don't know. Sorry, I'm really bad at this. But I don't know. I really love you.
Oh.
that I want to say to you, but just to keep it short and simple. You've taught me so much this year, and I'm so thankful for you, even though I literally went out mid-season with mono. But I love you, and you taught me so much my freshman year, and I'm so thankful for that. There's so many memories that I love so much, but there's too much to say. So you're really talented, and I'm going to miss you so much. And I'm just I don't know. There's a lot.
And seniors, if you could stay over on this side of the stage here so we can get a picture afterwards. So if you already got yours, stay over here and hang out over on this side.
Savannah!
Oh, yes, sir. Desiderium.
So to keep this short and sweet so I don't cry, imagine a timer counting down 580 days, starting at the moment you meet Savannah Fowler. Initially, I didn't grasp why this timer revolved around her, seemingly lasting forever. It wasn't until I joined the marching band that I understood its impact in my high school years. Throughout my rookie year, my friendship with Savannah grew stronger. I'll never forget our first encounter in geometry class when we bonded over a shared interest in band. Her persuasion and infectious smile convinced me to join. She became my best friend, an older sister figure, who shaped my life and ignited my passion for music. Now the timer reaches 0 and Savannah's gone. I struggle to accept that I won't accept those moments with her anymore. No more snare tricks, rides home, or late night outings. But I'll cherish the memories forever. From our conversations about joining band to the moments we shared, I'll always appreciate her presence. The secret pal gifts, the car rides with music playing, and the joy of showcasing my musical skills, these memories will fill me with gratitude. I'll carry your spirit with me as I embark on my senior year. In conclusion, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Savannah. I am much of my growth to her, and I'm thankful for every experience we shared. As she graduates and I play pop and circumstance, her impact on my life will never be forgotten. I encourage everyone to value their friendships and cherish the precious moments before they fade away. Savannah, I wish you all the best in your first year of college and your pursuit of a career in music composition. I miss you dearly, and let's stay in touch as we navigate our separate paths. Goodbye, have fun, and know that I love you to the moon and back, bro.
Sorry. This is Allie. She's my best friend. This is so sad. So I started in fall, and it was really bad. Just to let y'all know. And Allie was right beside me in our little block, and it was really great because I think if she hadn't been, I would have been a lot worse now. So thanks for that. But really, Allie was just a great senior and a great friend. She always drove me somewhere if I needed it, and she was always someone I could ask for advice about guard. And she was a great leader, and I always looked up to her because in winter she was really good, and I just wanted to be like her. I think if Allie hadn't been doing rifle, I don't think I would have, but I tried out because I knew she did, and she really helped me. I don't think I would have been on the weapon line if she hadn't helped me that one day. So thanks for that. Allie's just a great person. I think she was the best fit for captain because I think she helped everybody on the team just grow, even in between fall and winter. And I'm really gonna miss her because I don't know what we're gonna do this fall and winter without her. So, thanks.
Tracy! Okay, I can't look at you while I say this. Tracy and I, we've been in band together since 2018. We were in pit together for 2 years, and that's whenever her and I started getting closer. I saw her around here in middle school, but I didn't really talk to her.
until she started When You Wish. During that time, she helped me become more confident in myself and give me more opportunities to be exposed to music through LCB. She's always been confident, funny, and honest even in the hardest situations. That's something I really admire about her, just because I really need her honesty sometimes. She's always been there for me, whether it's been fixing my mistake at work or being a shoulder to cry on. I missed her whenever she went to drumline, but I couldn't be any prouder of her. Seeing her go from rack to vibe to missing a year to snare was such an incredible experience. She is so talented and extremely helpful. When I first started working at her restaurant, she forced me outside of my comfort zone and helped me gain my confidence back again. She has helped me more than she realized, and I'm thankful to have her as my friend. I love you, Tracy. Enjoy college, and I'll see you at work next week.
Ethan.
I'm not really good at writing speeches, so when Ethan asked me to do this, I had to really think about how I should look. I could talk about how I met Ethan in 7th grade, and we really got to know each other while we stood for what seemed like hours at the first set of Phoenix. I could talk about how we moved through leadership in the band and ultimately became assistant drum major. I could talk about all the ways he's been a mentor to me and so many of you, but what I really want to say is this. Ethan is my friend. I'm so excited for him to start at USC next year, but I really don't want him to leave. We've sat the same distance from each other in the band arcs since my freshman years, but now we'll be further away. Regardless of how far away you are, Ethan, you'll still be my best friend. Thank you for everything you've done for me in our band, and thank you for being my friend.
Kamori.
So even though I met Kamori this year in band, I feel like I've known her for a long, long time now. And I can remember the first day of band camp, we were all just like hot and sweaty. It was in the morning, so we were just all ready to go home. But I remember we started this protocol where like we would all get into a circle with a few people and answer a daily question. And the funny thing about our circle, we were supposed to change circles every day. The funny thing about our circle, we never changed people, and we always just moved around the field to avoid getting in trouble. But even after the band season was over, me and Kamori still remain friends, and we were talking throughout school. And Kamori is one of the funniest people I know, and also, I'm really sad to see her go, but I know that she'll do really good things when she graduates. And Kamori, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you, friend.
Nicholas Bradley Lord.
I love it.
Okay, I remember when I was in 8th grade and my older sister would talk about how much she was excited for me to meet you. And I was like, wow, this kid has to be weird. And I was absolutely right. I'm so thankful that we made it through Heroes Year without ripping each other's head off, even though you don't remember fighting at all. You'll always be a giraffe compared to me, and I'll always look up to you physically and as a person in general. You've made my experiences in band a lot more enjoyable and have truly impacted my life in many positive ways. Thank you for letting me make fun of you because I had a better grade than you in Algebra 2 last year.
We don't talk.
I do. And thanks for telling me that I have baby lungs and that I need to play louder every single day. I know you wanted me to keep this short, so I'll stop now, but I just wanted to tell you that you're so amazing, kind, encouraging, funny, and talented. Good luck in college. Don't forget us when you're famous being Trombone Shorty 2.0.
Zoe.
Zoe.
So, I might already be crying from other people's speeches, but I'm also crying this year. Okay. So I've known Zoe since middle school. But I think it was actually my 8th grade rookie season that we really got close. I remember walking into the first day of band and being, wow, I don't have any idea who any of these people are, and I really don't know why I'm here, but then there was Zoe. And Zoe walked up, and we were in block, and I was doing like the little like roll down thing. You all know what I'm talking about? And I had like, my head was like up, but my body was down. And Zoe looks over at me and she's like, what are you doing? And I think that was the first time she made fun of me. The first of many. And I gave it right back. Zoe has been the best friend and mentor and like kind of older sister that I could have ever asked for. It's been 4 years now, and I'm really in denial that I have to go through the next marching band season without you and without all the other seniors. I don't think I've said goodbye to any of y'all actually, because I just I'm not really ready to admit it. I just, I wanted to say thank you for just being yourself and being awesome and being here with me for everything. Okay, I'm done.
Madison does not have an underclassman to give her speech, so I volunteered. Because Madison is actually my best friend of 6 years now, 7 years. We've been friends since 6th grade. Madison is not a marching band member of very long. She actually is a soccer player. And her season got, what was it, canceled this year? And she was like, Savannah, I need something to do. Like, I have nothing to do. Like, what do I do? And I was like, join band with me. And she was like, okay, bet. And so she joined band with me on a whim. And I just want everybody to like acknowledge her talent, because she came into band not knowing barely anything and made drumline her very first year. So round of applause for Madison. You've grown so much, and I am so glad that I got to have such a close friend on the drumline, along with all of my other band friends who I could come to when things got rough or anything like that. And I love you, buddy. So.
Cassidy. Okay, Cassidy, this season I had the pleasure of being your big sister. However, I finally came to realize that I was the little sister the whole time. You always made sure to have my peanut M&Ms so I could make it to the competition day, so thank you. While your time on the team may have been short, I watched you pour your love into the art of color guard. Constantly being called on as someone to lead the flag line is amazing and shows how ready you are for these next steps of your life. Keep being the funny but serious when it's needed person. Newberry is gaining a good one. Really short and sweet, but you know my love goes deep. So much love from your not so big sister, Sid.
Like, like we weren't literally going using the bathroom, sorry, but like we were in the bathroom. And they were talking about something, and I was like, whoa, they're like such good friends, that's so cool. And then I wanted to like wheeze on my, did I turn? No, okay. So, I clicked the button. So, I wanted to like get in their trio because they seemed really close. And I did, and I like, I don't know, they were like my best friends throughout band camp, and if like they weren't there for me during it, I don't think that I would have like survived. And I remember whenever we were in Bree's bus on the way down to like the stadium for stadium practices and stuff, there was always like 2010s music playing, and it would give me the best nostalgia ever. And like, I don't know, I made some really good memories with you. But Anderson better be ready, because I don't think they are yet, and they're not ready for being an adult in power. They're not. Like, she's literally invincible. You can ask anyone on guard. But why am I sitting so far away? But yeah, I love you. I love you too.
Connie. Okay, so I've known Connie for just over a year now, and I'm so thankful that I joined my freshman season in Winter Guard, and I'm so thankful that she joined, because I don't know what I'd do without you. So we started off as dancers in Winter Guard and worked our way to here, and I just want to thank how much she's grown since day one. She's so inspiring, and if anyone can learn anything from Connie, it's that if you put your mind to it, you can get it. She was on the spin clips, which is a little under Jamie, her first season, and then out of like 2 seasons worth of work, she made on varsity, like beat a lot of people and made on varsity, and it's just something crazy. Like I'm so proud of you. And I know you're gonna move on to so many bigger things. And all the memories I've had with you, I don't know. I love you.
Hey, I'm talking for Phyllis. She's not here. But Phyllis was a great senior on varsity. I don't know how many seasons she had. On fall. Wait, was it her like first? I don't know. But she was really, this is my 3rd season, sorry. But she was really great. She was always someone you could count on. I mean, she reached out even now, and she didn't even do winter. So yeah, Phyllis, I'm sad she's not here, but I just know she's gonna be great in college, and I hope that she still, keeps her great, kind attitude. Thank you.
Evelyn.
Evelyn.
Okay, so I met Evelyn when I was in the 8th grade in 2019, and that was my first season. Yeah, I was really short. I was actually really short and stuffy, but Evelyn is has grown to be like a sister to me, and we've had many good moments throughout all the seasons I've had with her, from the nicknames to the side eye that we made, and just everything we do together. I mean, we were usually, if you found me, you would find Evelyn, because we were always together. And I know after she leaves here, she's gonna do great things because of her great sense of humor, her work ethic, and her compassion for others. And I can't wait to see her in the future, because I know even though that she's not gonna be here with us, I'm still gonna keep contact with her, and we're gonna tear up the future together. And I love you, Evelyn.
I get to do a speech for Justin Maish, even though he's not here, but he's still here at heart because he's definitely one of the best members on Drumline. He has a great attitude all the time. He's really only had 2 years in band, period, and when he first came here, he didn't know a lick of music at all. And honestly, it went a lot better than I know all of us were thinking. So he was very grateful here. His first year on Drumline, he really only had 1 year, but he definitely rocked it out. He was one of the best bass players there, and he definitely pulled his weight all the time. Every time I see him, he always had a smiling face, so his parents should be very proud of him. He's a very hard worker, and yeah, have fun being a farmer. So.
Sam. Okay, so most people say the cliche that you're the older sister they never had. Well, I have an older sister, but she moved out the same time I met you, so you stepped into her role. When we met, I wasn't new to guard, but I was new to high school, and you took me under your wing. It didn't make me feel left out of anything. You and Alana and Allie and Sydney didn't make me feel like a child compared to you when you added me to your group, even though I was 3 years younger than y'all. Except when we would go out in public and you would scream my name if you didn't see me, and you would put me in between y'all because my mom didn't want me to get lost. But some of our favorite things were just between me and you, like how you had a class in lower C but would walk to the dance room to pick me up and walk back to lower C for both of our classes, if you wanted the extra cardio, I guess. Or at practice when my mom couldn't pick me up, so I'd ask, can you take me home, my mom will pay you, but instead of paying you, she paid for our dinner on Chick-fil-A Tuesdays. And when you finally dropped me off at home, you'd wait until I got in my house and we'd both finger wave bye at each other. Our handshake we would do before each Go the Distance and driver's license show, and specifically at Worlds when we screamed way too loud at the end right before we laid down to perform. And lastly, when I got the tightest hug ever from you after our Worlds performance, I literally thought you were going to cut off my circulation, but it was a memory I'll cherish forever. I could go on and on forever about what you've done for me and the memories we've made, but I'll sum it up in just a few words. 1, I hate you for graduating early, but 2, I love you. So thank you, Amantha, for the past year, and thank you for everything you've done for me, and thank you for everything you've done for the people on guard to making the atmosphere so special.
My favorite butt, Rebecca. If you get the joke, then you get the joke, but... I'll go ahead and start talking. So I started writing this back in the fall. It was probably on the way back from VOA. I started writing for your speech, and so I'm gonna try to keep it short because 1, the longer it is, longer I'm gonna start crying, and 2, not even like a million words. It's kind of hard to touch me to miss you. What you mean? So, okay, I'll be myself here for a second. So, Rebecca's the kind of person who you can make those stupid middle school boy humor jokes with. And we may or may not have been friends around maps over it too. But I knew that even if we didn't have to run maps, we'd both be running them together. And and then on top of that, there's all the pictures of our dogs. And then there's time where us acting like dogs. So I'm sorry for terrorizing everybody over that. And it was unforgettable being a VOA because I don't know how Zoe or Evelyn slept when we sat in the room and laughed until I don't know, 1 or 2 a.m. because we drank the coffee creamer cups. And then think my life flashed before my eyes about 3 times. the lady can attest to that as we passed Delaney on the way here. There's a picture to prove it if anyone wants to see it. We have the picture. Anyways, if you haven't picked up on it already, Rebecca is the kind of person you can truly be yourself around, and she's a pure ray of sunshine, but she's also an umbrella on your rainy day, and she's always there for you.
It died. I'm going to use that one.
Babe.
Yeah, I'm coming.
How about one more round of applause for all of our seniors? And who am I passing this off to?
I'll do it. Okay, I'll go after you. Let's go.
So, I like to talk a lot, but I hate having a mic, so this will be quick. I'm doing a speech for A-Bear and Mr. Tinker, so I'll be here for a little longer than I should. So, Mr. A-Bear, stand right there. This is for you. So, I wanted to give a speech because we've been at River Bluff for the same amount of time, learning all the ins and outs of River Bluff and the band program, even though he's been teaching for a long time, but still. It's been an absolute honor working with you and to call you my band director. I couldn't have asked for a better band program, and it's largely because of you. I know it's been an interesting journey so far since previous years haven't been as welcoming. And I know I've been guilty of that at some point, but you managed to push through it and pull the band with you, and now turning it into one of the best concert bands in the state and putting the marching band in a great position as it's gotten better every year. I'm very proud to say that I had Mr. Abear as my high school director, and I'm even more proud to say that I never had a bad year in the band during my time at River Bluff. Thank you, and I'm gonna miss you. One more. It's for Mr. Tinker. Where are you? There you are. Get over here. So, at first, when I was writing the speech, I thought it probably was a bad idea since Mr. Tinker and I haven't seen eye to eye very much over the years. But then I thought, worst comes to worst, I'll just make a joke about it. So, I'm sure it hasn't felt like it sometimes, but I really am grateful that you stepped in and helped change the band program for the better. You have had many stressful days, but you didn't let that stop you from bringing something out of the band that wasn't there before. Your work with the marching band and concert bands have been immensely helpful, and we are extremely grateful for what you've done to make our band program so much better than it was before. Thank you, and I'm gonna miss you. And now that summer's almost here, you can finally finish all the games that you've been wanting to play.
Okay, I'm in the same scenario. I'm also doing one for Mr. Bear and Mr. Tinker. Alright, I'll start using Mr. Bear. I'm just gonna read this word for word. Oh, Sleigh Bear. Where do I start this now? We got here at the same time, a new school and a new environment, except your job was way harder than mine. I had to march with straight legs while you had to run the whole 5A bank program. And I can say you've done a remarkable job. Each and every day, this program gets better and better, all because of your fantastic leadership. We've gone so far, done so much, accomplished a list of things I couldn't recite if I even tried. Well, that's my spot. I've learned so much from you. I've grown, I've changed, and Mr. Abear, you helped guide me down the path I'm on today. I can never thank you enough, and I'm really gonna miss it here. All the moments, the tuba, oh wait, the bass clarinet's there too. Oh, that's low. Honk, nice, and most importantly, one more time. A fantastic catchphrase I forever plan to use whenever I'm teaching band. Mr. Abear, I know you don't need to hear it, but you're an amazing director. I'm excited to watch how your influence keeps driving this band to greatness. Another one from Mr. Tinker. Mr. Tinker, you're the GOAT. I am so happy I got to be in your class as well this year, as long as Mr. Abear. I know Bluff is very overwhelming. It's a school with a lot going on all the time, but you took it like a champ. Concert band did absolutely incredible this year, and you put in so much time and effort helping, and looks like you got a fantastic band in return. The marching band took a leap and a bound whenever you were here. It was so fascinating for me to watch someone with drum corps experience teaching us, because I'm a fat drum corps nerd, and I've always wanted to march for a really long time. Outside of marching and concert band, sitting in sound recording, even though it wasn't my class and I was just there for ILT, was a lot of fun too. Even if I was sometimes a little distracting, it was still worth it. I learned a little more about music myself and much more I had a lot of fun learning about music myself and much more by simply just sitting in there and talking to you, and I really appreciate those times. Mr. Tinker, you did an outstanding job this year, and I'm excited to watch this band grow with your help. Thank you for everything you've done this year, and I'm really going to miss you after I graduate.
Okay, hi guys, I'm Tracy, and I'm going to be talking about Mr. Amick. Okay, it was one day during marching band that we were told we were going to be Zooming with our new percussion teacher who was in New York. What? Okay. We all were super excited and didn't know what to expect. When he connected to the Zoom call, everyone was going crazy because of his insanely cool mustache. Okay? As you all may know, this is Mr. Amick's first year here at Bluff. Mr. Amick has done an incredible job helping us learn and grow together. Thank you, Mr. Amick, for all the hilarious dad jokes, for the funny videos you post, for making us learn and become better musicians, and for all the fun, exciting times. I know I'm going to miss you a lot, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you for making an impact on not only my life, but everyone else's in the room. In words of Mr. Amick, clear as mud.
Okay, I'm Rebecca. I'm doing Mr. Tinker, it has been an absolute honor. You joined our band program just this past year, and already your work here has been phenomenal. Your leadership, dedication, and sense of humor has made such a positive influence on me and so many others in the band. Whether that's on the marching field or in band class, you've always had a positive attitude and a smile on your face. I appreciate all that you've done for me and for this band program. From all the times you randomly yelled my name anytime you saw me, to hinting that we all needed to lose weight by making us run those laps every day during marching day, you've boosted our overall morale and have made band a much more enjoyable experience. You've taught me so much in the short amount of time you've been here, and I'm forever grateful for that. It has shaped me not only as a musician, but as my own individual. I know that there's so much more in store for you here in the future, and it's only going to get better. Thank you, Mr. Tinker, for everything you've done and for always holding the door open for me.
I'm doing Mr. Abear. It has been an honor to have you as my band director, even though you weren't really my first band director because of 8th grade and I had to turn. But the last 4 years have been amazing to be a part of this band and having you as my band director. I enjoy sitting in Wind Symphony about you teaching every day, and it's been a funny time. I'll definitely miss this band and miss you as a band director and wherever I go in my next 4 years.
Okay, so we have Coach Lauren. Yes, come up here. Come up here. Okay, so as all of y'all know, we went through a lot this winter season with losing a coach, and Coach Lauren has very much stepped up this season and done what our old coach would have done, and she's always pushed us a lot to be better and like always supported me even when I'm going through hard times and like stress and don't want to be at guard anymore. She always encouraged me every single practice and made me want to come. And she's always someone that you can talk to no matter what is going on and always joke around with. And she's a very good mentor to me. And she started 2 years ago, even though I've been on the team longer than her. And she's had a good 2 years of being a coach. She has made the most. I've gone through a lot of coaches, and she's probably made the biggest impact on me. And I will cry. And I will definitely be staying in touch with her and come back and visit all the time and visit her new dog.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say as much because she said pretty much all of it. But I remember like the first day of band camp, whenever we met you, I came up to you and I was like, "How do I fix my pitch on rifle?" And you like told me, and a week later I had it fixed, and it was just like amazing because I didn't have it fixed for 2 years, and it was just yeah. I also cannot remember like 2 of my other coaches, but I remembered you, and you were the only one who I got. That's not mean. I'm just like I didn't talk to them. They didn't talk to me. But she talked to me, she talked to everyone, and she just made a huge impact on my life. I also talked to her about college and everything at USC, and she helped me choose, like, really decide that I was gonna go there, and yeah.
Hi, Coach Lauren. You have made my first season so amazing, and so I'm really sad that this is your last. But it's okay, because I know you're gonna do a lot of fun stuff that you find happy. I just want to thank you for like helping me so much and being a great coach, because without you and without the captains, I don't know if I would have made it through fall guard. So I just really want to thank you for that.
But me and Dale can talk about her, so.
That's Coach Katie!
Okay.
Okay, so we don't really have a lot because you already knows how I feel about him, but we've known Mr. Arpik for 4 years, and in that time he's been so helpful for pushing us to be our best. Not only us, but he has made such an incredible impact on so many people.
Even though he has a really bad habit of getting angry and throwing drumsticks, we know it's just because you love us so much and you want the best for us.
Mr. Armstrong, we're so grateful for you.
And as Mr. Aving would say, you got that dog in you.
All right, thanks guys so much for your attendance this evening. We appreciate, can we give a round of applause one more time for our Spirit Committee? Now, if you really want to show your appreciation to our Spirit Committee, you would make sure that your tables are cleaned off before you leave, and leave no trace, as we say at River Bluff. And make sure you take all of your stuff with you, so that you don't leave anything on the table. And if you're interested in sticking around and helping out with getting all the tablecloths and everything, I'm sure that Ms. Toole will be able to help us know what we need to do. But thank you guys so much. Oh, and if you would like your picture, there's a lot of pictures on the tables. You are welcome to take those pictures home. Any other announcements?
Really quick, adult volunteers, if you volunteered starting from the Chick-fil-A Classic onwards, please, and you didn't get your shirt, please go see Mrs. Zimmerman or an adult in that area to get that. Thank you.
Yeah, man!
Baby boy. That was fun. Fear the mellophones, Morgan.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, take it, baby.
See this thumb burn right here?
I piled it all over with
See mine on your retinas.
Thank you. I would stay, but I'm going to get an hour to get my breakfast. Absolutely.
You can walk around and take some if you want.